So due to the incident on Boxing Day, our sort of Christmas week got a bit doldrummy really, ringing insurance companies, and just it took the shine off really for me, that relaxing few days. I love Christmas and I love that relax, but yeah, while most people have gone back to work this week, we've actually just had a night away in Norfolk. If you watch the vlogs, you guys know this is our relaxing place. If it's short notice, we'll tend to book a room in the Wayford Bridge Inn. It's so central to the Broads and the coast of Norfolk, and lovely service and just a chill place to be, lovely rooms and so on. And we're going to have a day today, so this is a typical of us. We drove, and it rained all day yesterday from Northamptonshire to Norfolk, non-stop until the evening, then stormy winds got up. But we did our typical thing. We got into our room at about 3, promptly passed out on the bed, and we were in a coma asleep until it was time to have a shower and go out for an evening meal. Just that relaxing, your body just switches off. But today we're just having a walk along the Norfolk coastline. It's that stormy, moody kind of day where, just like anywhere in Norfolk, I don't know, you can paint pictures and take photos of anywhere here, in any time of the year, in any weather, and it's great for the soul. The noise of the waves roaring, the silly dogs enjoying their time too. Look at her, what a wally. Look at, she's gonna go. She just loves it. She loves the texture of rolling in the marram grass, just like rolling in the sand. She's a funny little girl, is that one. The old boy's here, pretty much blind and deaf now, Fen, and of course Elsie too, running free with no one to bite, which is great. So we'll take you along. We're gonna chill out, just enjoy, just chill. Where the main seal areas put, because this bit of beach doesn't stay dry. So once obviously pups here, or this pup's got abandoned, but I would pretty much be sure, looking how fat it is, it's probably going to be okay. The trouble is, if you look along here, it's not a seal pupping area. Probably last night's storms washed this little girl right downstream or down the coastline, probably washed it away from its parents. Elsie, shut up. Maybe something we need to report. But of course, the growth in the seal population on this coastline in the last probably 50 years is enormous. There's thousands of them. They're not all going to make it. Winter storms, they're pupping at this time of year. Winter storms, you know. It's not for all of them to survive. Very cute that it is. Okay, I'll take that back. It looks like there is some nesting going on here, well away from the main area. On these steps, there's quite a few pups, and they can bite, and you wouldn't want to be caught out by the male seals, that's for sure. So very, very cute. They will even charge you at this side just to sort of defend themselves. That's a good looking creature, isn't it? You can't look at that and not go, ah, a bit like an owl, I guess. Look at that. So you can see its really warm, downy pup coat for being on land has given way now to its waterproof, proper sort of grown-up coat there. You can also see it's obviously just a big lump of blubber, a bit like me after Christmas, so well insulated against the cold North Sea. Elsie's doing our heads in because she wants to say hello to all of them. Look at that though, what a cutie. There's Mum, keeping an eye on the children. There's Elsie, really wanting to play with the seal. Elsie. The other side of the sea defences now, nice and peaceful, out the wind. We've come off that sort of beach area because there were more and more seal pups on those sort of concrete barriers. You don't really want to walk your dog through them. The dogs annoy them. They might get scared by the dogs. They do bite. And of course, me being scared of big animals, I don't want their parents coming back to tell us off. So we're gonna... I did run because I didn't want to get wet from the waves. Anyway, we're heading back now to the van, and we're going to head off to North Walsham, where there's a really nice garden centre, like a family-owned one, I guess, rather than a corporate-owned one. I'd say the prices of the specimen plants are probably half what they are in Northampton. So we're going to probably go and get some nice plants, thinking ahead to next year for some of the aviaries. So next year, some of those owl aviaries at the Falkland Centre, we want them landscaped out a lot more, looking more naturalistic, like I do with my reptiles. And the centre itself, if we get more plants, it gives Sue and Roy and Jess something to work with under the guidance of Sue, the expert gardener, really. The more stuff we get, it gives her more stuff to landscape the centre itself. And that's what we've always been keen to do. It's work in progress, but it's certainly, thanks to those guys, really taking shape. So we'll head there, see what we see. Thankfully, it's actually, look at this. It isn't bad. Remember, it rained all day yesterday. So we're here. Elsie's literally, bless her, thought I said sit. Hey, come on. She's obedient, even though I didn't tell her to sit. She must have heard me say sit somehow in that conversation. And here she comes. She's a really good girl when it comes to working in the field. She just doesn't like people. Big old sea defences up there, but catch you in a minute. Too high to see, but you can hear the fighters training. Something that tickles me wherever we go. I posted a much more extreme version of this as an Instagram post months ago, and it actually amazed me how many people think it's kind of just a normal thing to do. I don't get it. So a car park with around 40 spaces. We're the first car to pull into the car park, and then for the next several hours and overnight, there's 4 cars in the car park. 4 vehicles in a car park with at least 40 spaces. Why would you park right next to someone else's car so they can only open their door and just like getting things out my side door? Why? I don't get it. Two workmen together. They've parked near my van. There's millions of other spaces. It's not the nearest to the door or anything like that. There's no reason to park there particularly. They've given themselves loads of room between themselves to get out and their kit out, but one of them's parked right next to my van where they could park anywhere. I don't get it. Human nature is a funny thing that need to stick together instead of just be not a sheep and think, okay, I'll park there. I don't get it. You might think, well, why wouldn't they, Dave? Why shouldn't they? A lot of people have that mindset. Personally, it's weird. That's literally half the price of locally. It's a theme, it's a massive garden centre. It's a nursery really, when they grow everything. A proper garden centre. Not just full of household knickknacks. And this is probably half the plants. Probably a third of the planted area. But all the prices, excellent. So we just stopped off at this Ship Inn in Munsley. Place to stay, nice beer, nice food. We've had a little beer, then we're going to head home. Oh, just been so relaxing. But let me show you something that's really, really winding me up. Over the last few years, the Ship Inn have spent a bit of money making this place really, really nice. Got a seating area there overlooking the sea. Lovely glazed fencing so it looks nice and your kids aren't going to fall off the edge. Do you know what? If I pay someone to put that up, I'd want it straight. I literally grew up here every summer holiday in the big sandy lagoons that are left at low tide, catching wonderful, wonderful sea beasts. Look at that, the blue beauty snakes are going into courting mode. These are males. The two males basically, so they're just sparring, just saying who's the strongest and who's the biggest and who's going to get a girlfriend. The girls are staying up out of the way at the moment though. It's that time of year, they'll be certainly breeding soon if they're not already. They'll soon be pairing up. Amazing. There's one of the girls keeping out of the way. Here we are. Spent the morning doing office work, catching up back to school now tomorrow, and the afternoon clearing away all the fire mess. We've had a guy come round for insurance to look at all the windows and doors at the back of the house that are all blown in and cracked and melted and so on. They're all secure, don't come and burgle us, but they're all damaged indeed. So now Wix's, because I've got to make up a frame for a concrete dog run. All the concrete slabs are cracked because of the fire. We've got a new dog run on the way, a new shed on the way. What a load of stuff we don't need to be doing, really don't. We've got so much to do. And now we're going to fencing supplies to sort out a brand new back gate and so on and so forth. It is, yeah, a lot of work when it's all stuff that was either new or new enough that it certainly didn't need doing. When you've got so much to do at the Falconry Centre, I still want to get out with the birds and so on and so forth. But anyway, what a kind of negative vlog. They never are, but I kind of appreciate it has been. Hope you've enjoyed a bit of relaxing Norfolk with us. I'm going to end the vlog here. Lots more to do, lots more to show you. Stay tuned. We'll get back on track soon with the actual Falconry Centre and Raptor Exotics. You know, the basis of at least 50% of the vlog that hasn't appeared this week. But hey, a cute seal. See you.